the show by Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith, Winston, Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night, 'cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
Hey, good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Odie is back. He doesn't appear to be sick from being around me yesterday.
No, everything's going good. Just typical weather change stuffiness. But, yeah, I kind of breathed off that side of my mouth yesterday.
Kind of had to. I thought I was dying over here.
It sounded like it a couple of times.
I went out to, it hurt. I'm telling you, ribs. Oh.
And then I get a text from you yesterday that says, "Oh, that shot hurt."
It did. It did hurt when it went in. It was about when I went to open the door of that Tahoe, it went, oof. And I felt it. Whatever's in that stuff goes out.
It's thick.
But I have found a cure for the person we needed for like the third shift. I think I'll just go get one of them once a week and I won't have any problem working 24 hours a day.
No.
It gives you a little skip in your doodah.
Picks you up a little bit.
It gives you a pep in your step.
That's it. That's a pep in the step.
Boy,
yeah.
They need to make a pill for that every day. Everybody would take it. You'd be a jolly good fellow.
You'd be as happy as a Democrat, right?
That's right.
Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. They're not real happy.
I am feeling better, though. Tickled. And as I mentioned before, big thank you to everybody that cared about it enough to say, hey, I hope you're feeling better. That being under the weather is rough, and I'm afraid, Odie, we're sitting at 24 right now. We know what that's going to do to everybody getting to 70 tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're going to be getting some colds. You might not want to go to the doctor because you're going to be there for a while. Go back to some old wives' tale. You know, growing up, we took what our grandparents did. You know, Mom and Daddy took us into bed. And
it was Paragon.
It out.
Whatever your problem was, here, drink some of that. Boy, that 280 strength.
Yeah. Oh, you can get it down. It's oil. It'll slide down.
That
castor oil that we had to drink.
I was waiting there when the doctor's office opened yesterday. I wanted whatever was in that shot. I didn't care.
Sometimes you just got to have it.
I took one for the team.
You know, that's what they ought to have is just like a conveyor belt. You just go through there and you just doom, doom, doom.
Well, they want to know things like, what do you weigh now? What you been eating? Well, what do you think I've been eating? Look at me.
If you watch a show, you know it's not real good food every day.
Can't help but stuff like that. Getting reports of 24 out in Zero, Mississippi this morning also. Joyce, good morning. Joe is up. Deborah?
Joe with us. Now, Joe, didn't you say you're going on a cruise next week? Yeah.
Do you run out of places to go after a week? That just seems like the ship would get small after 7 days.
Not really, because there's so much going on. You've got, of course, Ann. We went and played bingo.
She won a free trip.
She won a free cruise. Then they have Deal or No Deal. Alan got picked for it. So our group did pretty good. And you've got comedy shows and you've got other singing shows throughout the ship. And now let's see, we got on Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday were all sea days. And we got down to Honduras Thursday. Friday we were in Belize. Saturday we were in Cozumel. And or maybe I'm a day off. And then we got back Sunday.
Yeah.
So I think Saturday was a sea day. It was. So Wednesday was Honduras.
I don't know. I've got to check with Chief Many Feathers for his first adventure, see how he liked it. I hadn't had a chance to talk to him since he got back. Does he recommend 7 days or 3 days? Because they have 3-day excursions, don't they?
Well, you've got 4 days going to be your shortest cruise. You got 4-day, 5-day, 7, 8, and 9 day, and you got a 14-day, and then you've got some others that go up, past that. But I can tell you now, Michael Ted said that that was his last 7-day cruise he'll do.
Oh, he's already spoken.
Yes,
Chief Many Feathers has said.
He was not real happy the fact that it was a 7-day to begin with. He said, but no more. He'll do 5-day. I love a 7-day.
Yeah, I can't.
Because you got 3 stops. Anything less than that, a 4-day is 1 stop. You're going to Cozumel, coming back.
I could probably, I don't know. It's just the thought of being trapped and not being able, because I am so used to, as you know, what I do is you go in for just a minute, you take your pictures and you go do something else. And I don't know, that would be like locked to a, whoo.
Now, Deborah, it's kind of, I'm sore, I guess you could say. My recommendation used to be Carnival, because Carnival, they kind of took care of you. They had a good loyalty program, and if you were loyal to them like we were, then they were loyal to you. And they basically kicked us in our rear end and said, we don't care that you've been loyal to us. We're going to strip away all that stuff. So now we have a reason. We're fixing to go and look at some more cruise lines. So it used to be Carnival. Carnival is fun. I'm not going to stop cruising with them, but they are not going to be the only cruise ship I use now. They really kind of shot me in the leg, I guess you could say, with stripping the loyalty program that they had. But a cruise ship is a cruise ship. You can't go wrong. You're gonna have fun, and like I said, it's big enough that you're gonna be able to go around. Now, we introduced John into really duck hunting last time, and this trip he took it to an extreme level, and he got infatuated with duck hunting, and he spent a lot of time duck hunting. And on Carnival, the little rubber duckies, people hide them. And you go walk around the ship and you look for rubber duckies. And it's fun. You hide duckies and you find duckies. And John was kind of,
Is this catering to those upside down pineapple cruise members?
No, that's a whole separate deal.
Where they hunt for duckies.
They're not hunting for duckies.
Oh, well then. Hey, we wanted to bring this up. An accident has happened this morning. They're still on scene. Mile marker 137 in the northbound lane coming into Meridian on I-59, Odie, as we go there this morning. Highway Patrol on scene this morning. Fire trucks. Why? This is why. Ooh. One vehicle accident has gone off into the bushes and rearranged the look of this car. As we'll say, that's often that you would have had to been looking had you not known it was there.
Yeah,
see
somebody
how that is?
Had to have seen that, or either they called.
But and I guess this is why when it comes to that phone thing that is annoying from time to time, the crash thing on the phone.
The J5s.
Yeah, that these could find somebody like this that couldn't talk.
That's true. These
I think they're okay in this instant, but there are times that people cannot correspond.
Yeah. iPhones. If you leave one on the hood of your car, or you drop it out of the window, and it hits the pavement, it's going to call, and we're going to get an automated crash report, which we're going to go out, and most likely it's going to be a phone laying in the middle of the road. But you've got emergency responders that are coming to that scene to try and find out if something like this may occur. It's automatically on an Apple. You can turn it off, but it's automatically on. An Android is off. You can turn it on.
A little bit different twist there.
Now, Jeff Tate was thinking of pineapples.
I don't think. Does Jeff not know what that means?
I don't know. Now, Michelle's right. No more upside down pineapples. They kind of took that away. Now, Michelle, give me your honest opinion. Now, she's been cruising for a long time, and they're way on up there in the diamond level. So for you to keep your status, you've got to spend like, $50,000 every 2 years before they give you your cruise? Yeah. Me and Amy will have to spend, to keep our status, we'll have to spend $30,000 every 2 years.
Well, you're off to a good start on that.
Yeah. So that's why we are no longer loyal to Carnival Cruise Line. I've still got my stock. I'm not going to get rid of them, but yeah.
That's a few things to think of if you're planning your vacations. Coming up,
Yep.
Shad White done made a bust. He's a so-called bust.
Shad.
He's done found some expenditures that don't add up, and you got to have receipts for what you do.
Oh, yeah.
That little man likes those little things. We're going to tell you about what's going on with some calls that have been made to DeSoto County, Mississippi. You know how they? Yeah, we'll tell you in just a second here.
It's Michael Guest. Americans veterans have defended our liberties. In return, our nation has promised to care for their health and wellness through the VA. Unfortunately, sometimes it is a challenging system. I'm working on the Appropriations Committee by fully funding VA care and benefits, including expanding care for rural veterans. Some of the most rewarding work I do is through my Constituent Services program. If you need help, call my office. Thank you for your service.
I'm Laura King here at the Diabetes Institute. I'm a family nurse practitioner that is board certified in advanced diabetes management. Wanted to let you know that we're here right off of North Hill Street for all your diabetes needs. We are located right next door to Squealer's Barbecue, and we are open from Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We accept all types of insurances. Wanted to also let you know that we take care of type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes. We'll do gestational diabetes patients as well as pre-diabetes. We have in-house lab. We also do a point of care A1C so that you will leave the clinic that day knowing what your A1C is. Again, we're here off of North Hill Street, right next door to Squealer's Barbecue, and we'd love to see you for all your diabetes needs.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota equipment. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. With professional grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right. All backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
Patrick Allen Companies has a wide selection of garage doors that will fit your style, add value to your home, and add curb appeal to your neighborhood. Patrick Allen also has top-of-the-line, energy-efficient replacement windows that will make your home look great while saving you money. We're family-owned and operated, and we take pride in our work. 5305 Highway 145 South in Meridian.
For all your garage doors and replacement windows,
call Patrick Allen Companies. Safety, service, satisfaction.
Jeff is speaking out against the pineapple thing. I don't think Jeff knows the pineapple.
Oh, is he going against it, or I mean, nobody talked about it until Jeff started talking about it.
I talked to Jeff yesterday. At 2 o'clock, he was getting ready to go to North Mississippi to speak to somebody. That's what he means by he doesn't get home till 10, 11 at night after speaking.
Well, I mean, he does.
Just remember this. Don't be knocking on doors with upside-down pineapples on it while campaigning there, Jeff. Your life will be a whole lot better.
Well, you might earn a vote or two.
I don't know. Sometimes
things you do for office.
Sometimes a vote just ain't really worth it. Thank y'all. Real nice, y'all. I'll see y'all later.
Wayne said he's on the diamond level of a 22-foot pontoon boat.
And there are so many different ways to try, but the average person can afford vacations of $35,000, $33,000. They're going to have to come up with something different to keep the average Joe coming back for affordable vacations for Americans.
And you've got a lot of people now. I've got some friends that's going to go once a month, regardless. Now Michelle's parents, they're diamond. They're on up there. They at the top of the list. Now they get to keep theirs. They've been there long
Once
enough.
You get there, you get to keep it.
Once you get there, you're gonna keep it. And I mean, they don't give you so much perks that you're sitting here taking advantage of them. It's the small stuff that they give you.
Like you get on the boat first, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and you get a special dinner. So there's a few things, but I mean, after you start cruising and you've cruised 9 times and you're like, hey, I've been loyal to you. I've gone only on your line. And then you're going to kick me where it hurts. Time to go look for something else. Norwegian, we're going to try it. Greg's been on one of those. He said he loved it. Mm-hmm. Laid back. But there's not, I mean, it's big enough. It's huge. You're not going to feel clammed in. You don't have to worry about that.
What are they giving for the Christmas lights of touring Brandon this year? Is that like a big deal? If you go there several times, you get a permit?
Yeah, now you get a bigger gas bill.
They say that is some kind of fun to go through.
I'm going to go this year.
Let's see what happens. I mentioned up Shad White just a moment ago.
Yeah.
You often hear when we mention crimes to call in, and if you give a tip that leads to an arrest, the police will pay you money.
That's right.
Let's go up to North Mississippi, as Shad has been checking his figures and checking his figures twice and finding out who's naughty or nice, and he has found some naughtiness as we go to DeSoto County Crime Stoppers organization. Odie, they have paid out $400,000 in tip money. There's only one problem. They don't have a record of the first person being arrested, a receipt, no nothing. And that's taxpayer money.
So
here it is. Here's the key findings from his that he put out yesterday. No record of tips or rewards. DeSoto Crime Stoppers could not produce any record showing it collected or submitted tips to law enforcement over the past 10 years, nor any record showing a reward paid to an informant during that time. Again, $400,000 paid out with no records. High administrative costs, more than $240,000 was spent. 60% of the total spending went to employee salaries, with records indicating only one employee was paid for years. Number 3, questionable expenses. The nonprofit paid extra fees to keep one of its 2 hotlines unpublished. In 23 and 24, it purchased 3,000 calendars and paid over $600 to ship them 13 miles to 2 local cities, Hernando and Horn Lake. Couldn't somebody have drove it for $1,300?
Yeah.
It was $600.
$600. I'd have done it for $590.
Well, yeah, I mean, there'd been an undercut there.
Exactly. All right, so what does this tell you? We just had how many law enforcement agencies, and then we're talking
North
elected officials that were in a drug ring?
Mm-hmm.
And some people find that okay.
I don't.
I don't see that. And now you've got Crime Stoppers, who's obviously doing something. If Shad's looking at it,
they're really
info.
into this North Mississippi corruption that is going on. It was 2 sheriffs, a lot of people within the prison network. It was all in a ring.
Yeah.
And y'all want to know what? This is probably not the end of it. There's more behind this.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of people that are afraid to speak out, and they probably won't for fear of what could happen to them, retaliation. We all know how that goes on. There's people within these organizations who give tips to members of the crime world when police are coming. Well, whenever things like that are done, it's usually hidden. It's never released to the public of, we caught so-and-so doing this. It's put under the weather and then under the doormat, and then they're able to, well, you resign, we won't say anything.
Yeah,
and
this
you
one...
go to another police thing and you infest their department. And it goes on and on. All this needs to be public record, and immediately when someone is convicted. I almost said when they're arrested, but when they're investigating, it needs to be made public where everybody knows how this is done. Public accountability when it comes to taxpayer money.
You can imagine some of these sheriffs is probably going to spill their guts on who they were in bed with this whole operation. Could you imagine somebody going to jail and somebody goes, I remember you.
Yeah.
You're not just a prisoner. You are a sheriff.
And that's going to be bad.
He's going to have a weapon or a welcome.
The welfare scandal, somebody brought that up. I do believe all of that has not been taken care of.
No.
And we need answers for all that. Shad White called that out. And boy, they came after him like white on rice. It was tough, and all of that does need to come out. How it came about, who all was involved, who was promised something later.
This is just Odie's personal thoughts. If you're a millionaire and you don't have to work again, you're not hurting for a single thing because you had a great career, and you're set for life, kids and grandkids, well. and you really care about the state that you live in, and somebody comes up and says, hey, the needy people that's in our state need to know about a program. Can you help us by shooting some commercials to kind of get the word out? If you really truly cared about the state that you lived in, you'd have said, yeah, I'll do it for free. You ain't got to pay me $1 million to do this. I'll do it for free because I care about my state and use that money to help the people who really need it, because I don't.
There's a lot, and I agree with what you're saying, but we don't know how it was presented to him. It could have had 2 or 3 other people involved in it by the time we don't know.
Yeah, he could have had a couple of managers that got...
It could be. We don't know the answers to all that. But I'll tell you this. In most cases, not always, it's not the poor guy that's ripping off someone. It's the white-collar group that gets involved and they are rich a lot of times. You take the Murdy, what was his name?
Murdow?
No,
the Murdow Motors in North Carolina?
No. The guy that...
Madoff.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, Bernie Madoff.
Bernie. He
made off with a lot of money.
Yeah, he did. It's the rich who have greed that want more and more and more. Enough's just not enough. They got to have more. Yep. And it's not about need. It's about power. They want it any way they can get it. We don't know the answers to all these things, but I do agree that this has not been settled, and we're, 4 or 5 years into this thing?
And they've gone to court saying, hey, take me off of this because I wasn't involved, and the courts are going, we're not going to do that because they're presenting enough evidence, and we haven't been given that, so we don't know what all they've got. Don't have a clue.
But there's scandals every day that never make it to the light of shows like this because we don't know about it. They're covered up, they're hid. Mm-hmm. Every now and then somebody stumbles up on it and lets loose. And that's what's happened in North Mississippi with all of this now. Where will it end? We ain't seen the end of it.
Oh, no.
It reaches further.
They're going to do some talking.
And let's be honest about this. We haven't been told... There's not been the first statement. Let me tell you this statement, and I don't know who to get the statement from of what went on out at East Mississippi Correctional Facility of everybody that got hauled out of there and either arrested or charged. Oh, there ain't been the first statement whatsoever. And whenever you call, you get nothing. No returns, no nothing. Who handles this? They're private companies, but it's taxpayer dollars funding these prisons out here. And they did a raid on it, folks. There was people taken out of their leadership. And we know nothing whatsoever. I know it happened, but there's no way for me to prove it.
Well, there's a lot of stuff.
And let me get into all this. There are people being arrested every day in Lauderdale County, and I know one not far from here that's been arrested for sexual misconduct toward juveniles. Do you think we've got a statement on that? Absolutely not. Mom is the word.
I agree. Somebody said that with kids. If you've got a teacher that does something like that towards a student, they should not be allowed to go to another school.
That's correct.
Continue to be a teacher.
Now, the case 100%. I'm talking about is somebody that's already been arrested and taken. We need to know this. Online sexual stuff is what this is. Yeah. We need to know these things. But when it gets to these prisons that are funded by taxpayer dollars,
somebody's got to be accountable.
I've gone with Senator Tate there before. Surprise visits as a reporter with him and walked through the halls and everything looked good. But he's done it over and over with the temps. But whoever gave them that last tip when they went in, they knew what they were doing. There was stuff everywhere. Wow. And I know a lot that, and believe this or not, there's some folks that I'm sure get sent to prison that done something a little wrong, and they got a very, very harsh sentence for what they did. But believe this or not, that some of those criminals do send me information from within. And you know what? What they told me and what's going on matches. We know how drugs are brought in. I mean, I was told the exact path of how it's put into the prison, who did it, how it got, and how it was distributed. And it's exactly what went on, but we have no one in the government that will give us the answers to this, Odie.
Well,
It
we
needs
see
to come
Burl
out.
Kane as the Commissioner of Department of Corrections.
Who's this? Pearl who?
Burl
Burl?
Kane.
Burl, talk to us.
Burl Kane, B-U-R-L.
We'll just have to call Burl. And I'm not sure because I kept getting a lot of things. Well, this doesn't fall under our department because it's private care. Well, it falls under somebody's because taxpayer dollars.
It's got to fall under a government agency as an oversight because it is using taxpayer funds to fund it. So it may be a privately run prison, but there should be, and I'm sure there is, a government oversight. And well, in fact, I know there is, and I don't know exactly who. It could be this Burl.
And then, this also falls on this. When you hear where somebody was stabbed at a local prison, you call, oh, we have no comment. Well, I don't care whether you want to give it or not. That was somebody's loved one that was hurt. That needs to be put out. They have no idea what's going on in there. And if someone is hurt or ultimately their life taken while they're behind bars, that needs to come out. I'm sorry. It does.
Yeah, it
gets under my crawl.
You know, that's a big prison out there.
Oh, it's pretty big there.
I've been on tours out there numerous times, and it takes a while to cover that area. But
they in each prison there are areas that you can go that don't have cameras, and that is what is used to get all of these drugs and things in there. They know where to go, where to stand, and sneak it in, and it does happen.
And you've got to, and I'm sure there's someone out there getting close to Christmas, and I said, hey, Scotty Ray, I'll give you $5,000 if you take this in there. Since you're a correction officer, I'll give you $5,000 if you take that in there. And you're sitting here going, man, my kids can have a good Christmas. Yeah, I'll do it one time. And you take it in, you get your $5,000. Well, a couple months later, I come back to you and say, here's you another $5,000. Well, I'm not going to take that in. Yeah, you are, because you've done it once.
And they own you then.
Yep.
And that's
just
how
like the government on some programs will own people and make them continue. That's a whole nother rabbit hole.
But it is the same theory of what Odie is just saying. If you ever intend on being a correctional officer, you got to remember that. Stay back, because they're looking for something, a tie-in to your family to hold over you. If you don't do this, I got friends on the outside that are going to go pay a visit to such and such address.
Yep.
It happens. It takes a special person to do that job. Make sure you're up for it. There was an arrest in that not long ago of someone who was bringing contraband in for them. And it can be as small as smokes or something like that. That will get you just as much time as anything
Well, that's
else.
still contraband, no matter what. A cell phone is contraband.
Yep.
Tattoo ink is contraband.
I didn't know that. You must have been a little time in. Got some close
No, I heard a whole lot about it.
I bet so. And I know we harped on this just a little bit, but it needed to be said also at the same time. We'll be right back, and we'll tell you some other things that are going on today on this Veterans Day.
J&J Tire and Muffler, located at 3420 8th Street, invites you by. And if you need a front-end alignment, make sure to try their new state-of-the-art alignment machine. No matter the size of your truck and car, J&J can align it. J&J also has touch-free mounting, laser wheel balancing, and as always, they provide preventive maintenance, including CV axles, shocks, struts, brakes. They carry the Nixon tire with free roadside hazard service, along with high-tread used tires. Locally owned and operated since 1978 in Meridian. The Scotty Ray Report studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing and electrical services since 1957, and now serving Meridian homeowners.
Meridian's favorite barbecue is Squealer's Barbecue, named the barbecue capital for the state of Mississippi. Whether it's barbecue, wings, or burgers, Squealer's simply has the best for a family environment. Every Thursday night, there's live music out on the porch. Takeout orders are welcome, and whether it's your next tailgate or large catering event, your friends at Squealer's are there to help. Drop in for lunch today or a night out on the town. Squealer's Barbecue, the best in fine barbecue.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
Welcome back. Your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie as we get this. You got Todd. Todd Kemp's up this morning. What's he doing?
Yeah, he says that that's state inmates over there, because that is. That's
Correct.
not city or county. That's straight state correction that runs that. So a little bit tougher than calling the sheriff or calling the chief and saying, "Hey, can you get me a report?"
Yeah, and somebody made the thing, contact the arresting agency. Well, when you do that, they go, we have no comment, and we're not going to show you anything whatsoever. They don't. I can track where they were checked into a facility, but it'll have no information. And you can't do a story on no information. Just some of the ways that things are twisted around in the system there. Let's see, don't forget about this. This will be here this weekend, won't it?
That's it, November 15th, Amnesty Day, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is going to be at the big county facility on Highway 39 right there at Windmill, just right up from the Northeast Park. You can't miss it. Huge place there if you're headed north. It's on the left. Go by and take all your hazardous stuff, your pesticides, solvents, fertilizers, paint thinners, all that, old gasoline.
I always
used
take
oil.
my motor oil when I
Yep.
dump it out. I take it there every year.
And take that up there. Now, this is county residents only, Lauderdale. When you say Lauderdale County, that incorporates the city of Meridian normally. But
today only,
if you order now, this is Lauderdale County residents.
Outside the city of
Those
Meridian.
who live just in the county. This is for y'all. The city does theirs also. So it is two separate agencies, two separate groups, and that's not done anything local. They don't control that. That's controlled with a grant that they get. But yeah, utilize this. It's not costing anything extra. We already pay enough for our trash, but this is something else that helps us. So take it. Sharps, anybody that has to take shots regularly and you got your sharp containers, that too can go here. So that's good to have.
I couldn't help but chuckle under my breath and think of that being incorporated into the city limits of Meridian, where that sits, and well, they still have no amenities from the city.
Oh,
yeah. Take you all the way to that Briarwood light. Pay your taxes, but you ain't getting nothing.
But you can hit a golf ball.
Oh, y'all have big houses.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
charge you for that. Go ahead and send it in now. Your check now. Oh, you don't really need any services.
Yeah, y'all don't need anything. We got you a fire department too.
Just the bare facts.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, it's
Michael
not-
Ted can still get there, just like it.
You know, the funny thing, this has something to do with the current administration. Does it go back to John Robert? Who?
John Robert.
John Robert done that many years ago. There may have been good intentions, but it was never followed through. And they're doing their best to get out of the city. I know that they've got to turn. I hear from them every once in a while. They're fighting.
I know this administration is trying to come up with a way to correct everything.
Now, let's move the city limits back and give you money back.
So
that's my thoughts. They ain't gonna do that.
Some of them would like it, but I know this administration is trying to work on some corrective measures to get that done.
I remember one question that Jimmy Smith answered. It was one of those things downtown about this. He goes, "Nah, ain't happening." That was the only statement I remember him saying. But it would be good if it stays in the city for these people to get what they've paid for so many years.
Yeah.
If not, then let's do something about it.
Yeah. And now this is still, remember now, we're only talking about this part. You still got Highway 80 going up towards Russell that was included on that have still not received
That out past
anything.
the Highway Patrol office, all that
Yeah.
area. They don't get nothing either.
They hadn't got anything either. That was done before all this with the Eagle Point area and all that.
Yeah. My.
Yeah.
The things that go on behind.
They said, "Ooh, look, people, tax money."
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened there. So always remember when building a new home to build far, far away from the city limits. Far.
And people say, well, why does the city pay more taxes? Well, you've got more law enforcement. You have more fire departments readily available because they live at the fire departments. You've got a lot more amenities living inside the city. And your insurance for your homeowners is cheaper. So you're paying more on this pot, but you're saving more on this pot.
I like this pot better.
You know,
I'm just going to go ahead. Let me pick this pot.
Yeah, you're paying more here, but you're saving more here.
So let me see here. I'm paying $6,200 a year in county taxes. What would I pay if I lived within the city? $12,000? Probably close to double, would it not?
I don't think it's quite double, but now your homeowner's insurance would probably be half.
I got a pretty good deal on it right now. I ain't complaining, not one bit about my home. I'll take my homeowner's insurance the way it is right now over that any day.
Ooh, Erica, I don't blame you. She said she lives outside the city limits of Pittsburgh. Ooh, boy, I'm with you on that.
You know, the only person I feel that will never get incorporated into a city is Sheriff Todd Kemp. I have no feeling that they will ever incorporate where he lives.
No, not until they find a way to pump sunshine out there.
But that's just small thought. I hear this, and the reason I bring this up, we hear this every day on the streets of Meridian going, hey, what about this? Well, I don't have any of the answers to it. It's just that's what's out there. What's going on across the lake. Hey, we had reports of snow flurries in Mississippi yesterday.
Just not here.
It just so that I could prove it. I took a snapshot on radar to show you. This is up north near Tupelo. We had snow flurries up there. Anywhere from there to the state line. It was not big. It was not horrendous or anything, but it was a flur spotted in the Tennessee. We also had a video sent in. You got to really stare right across the line into Franklin, Tennessee. Let me pull this up. This was sent in, and this is a flur spotted in Franklin. Let's see. Oh, there it went.
Oh, I saw a few.
That's Franklin, Tennessee yesterday.
You know, we used to shut down the county when it comes to something.
Absolutely. We can't have buses on the road like that.
No, I remember going to the window plate. Look out. Of course, now, that's telling my age. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, hush up about that age thing there.
Yeah. Eagle Point, all pots are expensive. It don't matter which one you eat.
I bet you it is.
You better go play snow. You better go play golf because you're paying for it anyway.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
But and we say all this is we feel for each one of you that get caught into these little traps like that.
Erica said they got snow flurries. You just hang on there, Erica, because y'all gonna get more flurries for this year's
And Erica, send us a flur when you get a real flur. Send to us. We'd love to see it back here in
Mississippi. Send us some of them Pittsburgh pictures of snow.
One last thought on that: if you buy it, like if you go buy a house and you know what your taxes and all are going to be in the city, that's okay because you knew going in. It's when you live somewhere else and you bought it and you didn't pay that and you're incorporated without representation that you're drugged into something and then charged more. That's where I feel for the little guy.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of little guys out there going, why am I paying for this? And again, it goes back several administrations. And now the city, and just point blank, the city depends upon those taxes to pay for everything. Maybe it's time for some cutbacks on things.
I'm the government and I'm here to help.
Yep.
Stacy, you can you don't have to watch this live if you missed us yesterday. Yes, you can go on either Facebook, you just dig through there, or you can go to YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube's a little easier. It's by date real quick.
And you can go a long way back. So
Jackie.
Yes, 24 hours a day.
Yes, sir. Send us some snow. Jackie wants a little bit there. We had our little first taste of it for the year in the state there. Let's talk about the Veterans Day parade and events that are coming up this morning at 10:30. Otis, here it is.
That's it. It's going to be on Highway 11 South, right there at the foot of the airport on the north end, where that new beautiful airplane is sitting at Memorial Park. So go by there, and our friend Kirby Tate. I've got Jeff on my mind there.
Patrick Kirby
is going to be the guest speaker. He has a wonderful story to tell.
Who's that a picture of? 'Cause that ain't Patrick.
Well, that's him from a little while back.
That's Patrick?
That's him.
You're kidding me.
No, that's back when he was a...
I'd have never bailed him out if he asked for help.
When he was a drill sergeant.
Really?
Yeah. So, but he's got a great story and talk about what he did in the Marines. Hoorah there, brother. And as a police officer and what it means to be a veteran. and the freedom to get up and go to work every day, the freedom to go on a vacation, the freedom to own a home, whether we had to pay taxes or not. The freedoms we have is because of the veterans who served before us, especially those that gave it all. But Veterans Day, go by and support these events. The parade is tonight. It's been normally during the day.
At
Couldn't
3.
get a lot of activity. So it's going to be tonight at 5, same track, same area. Call in. You can call Patrick. You can call
Ricky Nelson.
Ricky Nelson, Chief Ricky, and tell them, say, hey, I want to be in this parade and be part of it. But we'll see y'all this morning at 10:30.
And if you bring a blanket, make sure you bring big enough for everybody, because you're going to need it.
Or bring an extension cord with a generator to plug that electric blanket up in. But East Mississippi Veterans Park, y'all seen it, right there, the north end of the airport.
Got a little jet, whole thing.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
A lot of things added to it, so we hope to see you out and support these. They're very near and dear to us. I've been to other towns that when I was traveling that were much bigger than ours. I really wish we could get the activity in ours as I've seen in other places.
I do too. I do too. And he's not long-winded. I actually got a peek and read his speech.
You did read that, didn't you?
And so he's not going to be real long-winded.
Starts out 4-7. Wait a minute.
Yeah. No, that was another one. We just got to get him to talk faster, and it'd be even shorter.
Yeah. We're going to put some little zaps on him.
Oh, Patrick says he has other incriminating pictures of me in the military.
Oh.
Well.
You've got to. And I'm being I just didn't recognize you. I mean, that's a shaved head, the whole 9 yards there.
I mean, the mustache.
The mustache threw me off.
Yeah.
And it didn't have the fur.
Yeah, you're not going to be as warm if you did that again. You know,
that's true. It would, it'd be.
Ooh, Glenn to blow. We're going to blow you on off this page. How about that? See you later, alligator.
That's the third one we've had this morning of imposters.
Popular.
Yeah, imposters everywhere there. Good morning there, Chet Parker. We'll be right back because we've got more to tell you.
Let's face it, accidents are going to happen. If a deer jumps out in front of your car, go see my friends and professionals at Chet's Paint and Body Shop in Center Hill. Chet can help you navigate through this confusing world of insurance by providing photo estimates to insurance companies and the right to choose the body shop of your choice. From a minor scratch to a major collision, Chet has you covered. Chet offers quality repairs by trained and certified technicians with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. That's Chet's Paint and Body Shop. Philadelphia Gun & Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power washers, and even barbecue grills. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun & Pawn.
Looking for a deal you can't pass up? Right now, drive off in a quality used car for just $299 down and only $299 a month here at Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Meridian. That's right, good reliable cars packed with features at a price you'll love. $299 down, $299 a month. Look, I'm not kidding. This is a real offer that our customers have taken advantage of for years now. Come see us today, Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
Welcome back. And we do forgive Patrick Kirby, who's going to be out speaking today. He put up that he'll be speaking Yankee-oriented today.
That means a whole lot quicker than what we're used to.
Yeah, you got to slow it down for us just a little bit for us to really catch it. Somebody say something fast, and I'm like, what? Huh?
What'd you say?
Do it again. and we forgive you, but for having that descent. But he's really one of us now. He's been here so long. He's transformed into a Southerner. He just can't speak the language yet. We're working on it.
We're getting that. Leanne's trying to work with it.
It was all those years on the police radio going, nobody going, what'd he say? Half of one. Look.
I wonder if he writes as slow as he talks now, or if he still writes fast.
Hey, we go all the way now to Brunswick, Ohio. Look at this, Odie.
I'm talking about starting your coffee morning early.
There's Grace.
Snow.
Well, look at that snow in the background.
That's not a flurry.
Let me click on that, make that picture a little bit bigger there. Look at it's a bunch of snow.
She seems happy to have it.
I see dog footy prints out there. I bet he's cold.
Oh, you know he did. At least I don't see yellow snow.
No yellow snow there. We do appreciate that, and I hope she has a wonderful day. And we overlook that. We shut down during snow because we just can't handle it.
Oh, it's life as normal.
Yeah, they go every day and all that, and it's just.
Then people got to get up at the same time you do so they can put plows on the front of their trucks and push snow out of the road.
You ever wonder why a Yankee's in a bad mood? I guess we have the answer for you now.
And if you're welcome to come down here, but don't take some of your beliefs with you.
Bring a smile. That's the great thing about the South. We're usually in a good mood.
Yeah, we'll hold the door for you.
Except for the meth heads. They're usually in a bad mood. I bump into them once or twice a day.
They can't stand the heat.
A lot of things they can't stand.
Yeah.
What was that last comment that we got about
Eagle Point?
Eagle Point.
He said it's the most popular neighborhood for trick-or-treaters, and that's the only time we see the police. Now, is it the full-time police or the ones dressed up like police getting for candy?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But boy, that is the most hardest hit neighborhood there is.
Yeah.
Oh, have mercy. Good stuff there. Let's see here. What else do we have going on this morning that we wanted to bring up? They're going to be doing, City of Meridian's doing a Turkey for Teachers incentive. Have you seen that?
No.
Pretty good there. Let me pull this up. This was released from the City of Meridian yesterday. The council is showing gratitude this Thanksgiving through a heartfelt community initiative called Turkeys for Teachers. The program provides turkeys to every teacher in Meridian as a gesture of appreciation for their dedication and hard work for those who educate and inspire our city students. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad for that. I saw this yesterday. I don't know if it's going to come to true or not, but Trump offering a $10,000 bonus for every air traffic controller that stayed and worked without pay. Did you see that?
I would just automatically say if you stayed and worked, you're going to get it. Those of y'all who went home,
bah humbug. They're still going to get their pay.
Yeah,
regardless. Every one of these people were going to get paid. It's back pay, but there are those that went on to work every day and went above and beyond to make sure that the government is that.
We already got that one.
Okay, all right. Make sure.
Well, Bank of America. What's my bank in Florida? Naval Federal Credit.
Bank in Florida. This man is so rich, Mississippi can't hold all his money.
Yeah. They have offered, hey, look, if you work for the government, we understand. We will make sure that you've got some money to support your family. Interest free. You pay us back. Because they know you're getting one lump sum check that pays you for everything you missed.
That's right. You get it.
And these national banks, and I'm sure some of the local ones down there, is offering that as well. So you can still make it to work if you really wanted to. But a lot of people have the mindset nowadays, I'm not going to go to work. I don't have to. It's government shutdown. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stay at home. They don't respect employment anymore. It's a whole different mindset of what it used to be. And I don't understand that. Yes, you're not getting a regular paycheck, but there were programs out there who you're banking with half of these banks anyway that will provide you some money to live. Your mortgage is due. Don't worry. We're not going to take that. We'll wait. We're not going to charge you anything.
That's good for people to do that.
Yes. Yeah, they know that your money's coming.
It's just a matter of when. This was the longest in history. Was it 5 or 8 Democrats that stepped across the line that...
Well, it was 8 Democrats, but you had Fetterman, The one who wears jogging pants and hoodies and all that.
You ever had to say you misjudged somebody?
I did.
Me and him may not agree on everything, but I'm being honest, when he first come onto the scene wearing the hoodies, I thought this is just a disgrace.
Well, and
old
it
boy
was.
thinks, what he done was, but he does think right. He doesn't dress right all the time. He's a little bit different. So I apologize of the misguidance on that.
But day one, he was there. No, we're going to vote for this.
He cares about the American people regardless of the side, and so more power to him. But it was 5 or 8.
It was 8. But he's included in that 8, and he's one that's been there. And I think there was 2 that's always voted. Fetterman's the one that just sticks out.
It's been back and forth on this. Who was hurt most? Who wasn't? Who done this? At the end of the day, it was American people that were hurt the most by this.
100%. Yeah.
And that's my thoughts on that. And I hope that we can get everything rocking and rolling again. This next episode that comes up in January doesn't take so long. There's not an election, so we hope that it will
go across. And you're right, Bob. One Republican said no, and that is the
is it Rand Paul?
Rand Paul, yep. He's the one that stayed on the no side. Always has been.
And and I don't know the deal because I just tuned her out. Marjorie Taylor Greene, what is up with her lately? She seems to be. Trump even made a comment this week.
I want to say she's got a little trouble, and I can't remember exactly 100% what it is, so I'm not going to try and say. But I think she got in a little bit of heat, and I think she's kind of on the down low for a minute.
Well, she's siding with the Democrats and everything. You know about this.
Yeah.
And Trump mentioned her yesterday, and he said, I don't understand it, but he goes, I wish her the best. And he went on about his business, and that's all the attention that he paid. And she was one of those. She's been out there the whole time. Whatever side she's on, she's extreme on it.
Yeah.
So is Candace Owens. I don't know what to believe there. She goes this way and that way, and then you have Turning Point going, calm down. This is not the whole story, and I don't know.
Yeah, she went all the way to the bottom of the pond.
Yeah, she's down there catfishing right now.
Yes, she is. And I like her. I really like Candace Owens. But I hadn't listened to the last
a little bit of whatever she's saying.
A little bit, because it's really gotten way far-fetched. I'm not saying that it's not true.
Somebody
give us some proof.
And I forget who it is that turned on Tucker Carlson this week, saying that he was off the reservation. Tucker's usually pretty straight on. He may every now and then say something that makes each side mad, but he's always been just kind of straightforward kind of guy. I like him.
Yeah,
like Jesse Waters. Jesse has his a little bit different than anybody else who's had that time slot. He has a smile, and he laughs a little bit to where everybody else was.
Well, he was the good old boy that went out into the sidewalk and the streets and did interviews, and now, and kudos for him for making where he's at. But he's taken ordinary, same thing. I mean, we're sitting here 40 years ago, it would be, and now we have blah, 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 blah.
True.
And here we are sitting here talking about everything that needs to be covered, and we're having fun and throwing in humor, and as you can tell by the numbers, it's actually working because you have built a solid program.
I appreciate that.
And people enjoy the new way of doing things. Now, we have our limit.
Oh, yeah.
But we have fun. It's
absolutely a lot of fun there.
It is.
Terry says that she was talking about conspiracy theories, and John says Green is talking about healthcare cost. And we all agree that healthcare cost is the insurance companies are the only ones really making the money off of this.
Oh, yeah, and open it up to free market. And free market is where you can shop everybody, not just Mississippi.
It's like your car insurance. Poof, you can get 3 free quotes over there.
And then half of this Obamacare, there are people who need some help with it. I understand that. But a lot of this insurance is, hey, we're going to cover you, but you've got a $15,000 to a $20,000 deductible. Plus, instead of paying $20 to go see a doctor, it's going to cost you $80 to go see a doctor. So you've got insurance, but if you didn't think you could afford regular insurance, you can't afford this. And some of them are going as far as you're not going to receive any payments until your deductible's met. The reason they're on the program is because they don't have $10,000 to pay out.
I want to say, and Angie Ray have to correct me on this, I want to say our insurance premiums between me and her is $1,500 a month, and it's an $8,000 deductible before you could even do anything with it. If I'm not mistaken, it could be a little higher, it could be a little lower, but I think it's $1,500 a month. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Ted Cruz attacked Tucker.
Oh, Ted did?
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Insurance, Rick, I'm with you. Insurance is not health care. Yeah. And so up north, there's some doctors that say, I tell you what, I'm getting away from Medicare. Medicare is the one.
She said I'm right, $1,500 a month.
Government is what's destroyed our healthcare system as we know it. Because Medicare says, no, we're going to pay this, and you're going to do it this way. And I don't care what insurance companies out there, whatever agreement you've got with them, you're going to charge them this much money. No one is denied health care. If you really need health care, if you've got a problem, an emergency, you go to an emergency room, and I have never heard of anybody being denied. Now, there's some stories out there where somebody say, well, they didn't do all the tests that I wanted them to do, and I understand that. But for the most part, your emergency care, you're going to be took care of. But there again, it goes back to, I'm from the government, and I'm here to help.
Ronald Reagan had no idea how long that statement would stay around.
No, and it's going to be there forever because it was true. And let the government stay out of your every single day life.
I agree with that.
They're there when we need that, but not
all the time.
All the time. They shouldn't be paying for our food. They shouldn't be paying for our housing. They shouldn't be paying for our health care. The government didn't bring you in this world. Your mom and daddy did.
Man, I don't know who they are, but... Hey, we have to say good morning to Jackie Clearman. Jackie says she wears her Scotty Ray shirt and watches us every morning. She enjoys the show and the sweet people that are on here during the comments. We appreciate each and every one of y'all.
Well, thank you.
Right back, Miss Jackie.
When your AC goes out, your sink leaks, or your breakers are tripping, you need help fast from someone you can trust. That's why we work hard to have the fastest service times and the most knowledgeable technicians in Central Mississippi. Our promise to you, at your door in under 24. So don't wait days for others to show up. Call Environment Masters for hassle-free plumbing, electrical, and AC. At your door in under 24, because it's not cool to make you wait.
As the seasons change, so do your clothes, and Garrett Sports Center on 8th Street has exactly what you need. Haybo shirts, long and short sleeve, also Hulk shirts, and America's favorite brand, Carhartt. Whether you need work pants or slacks for church, and nothing lasts like a pair of Carhartt overalls. Maybe it's a set of boots that you need to keep you dry in those wet conditions. And as hunting season rolls in, they have all the camouflage you need and toboggans to boot. Garrett Sports Center, 3505 8th Street, Meridian.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
If every time the wind blows you get a little leery about a tree over your house, talk to my friends at Reed Tree Service. There's no reason to be worried about a tree crashing through your house. Mike Reed has years of experience dealing with trees. It can be as simple as having a limb removed or a tree that is just huge too close to your shop or house. It's not going to cost you anything to have Mike come out and give you an estimate. They're licensed and insured, taking care of East Mississippi and West Alabama. Reed Tree Service. Have tree, will travel.
Welcome back. Hey, we want to say thank you for this picture we got in. This is one of those nice pictures we get. This is a picture here from Vineyard, Utah. Big thanks to Kevin Smith sending that in to us there. Brought to you by Environment Masters Plumbing, Electrical, AC. Woo.
Yes, our studio sponsors who make this possible every day. And I know some of y'all woke up going, you turn the heater on. And if you're having problems and yours isn't working right, Environment Masters can come out there and take care of that. Now, tomorrow, you might need to call them to come help you turn your AC on back on, but they can do that too along with your plumbing and your electrical work.
Sure are seeing a lot of those trucks around town. Glad to have them a part of what we do.
I do see them everywhere.
They are.
Yeah, that's why they can be at your door in less than 24.
There you are. Speaking of, we got in several lady championships. I want to mention some of these that have been put in, some teams that have been going above and beyond. Here are the ladies champions of Meridian Parks and Rec 30 and up women kickball. They played at the Sammy Davidson Complex.
Kickball?
Kickball. I didn't even know we had kickball
I didn't
tournaments.
either, but that sounds fun, to be honest with you.
Congratulations there, ladies. And we also had the Sebastopol rookies defeated the Winston County rookies 49-0 in the playoffs. Congratulations to Sebastopol that will advance to the playoffs this Saturday. We may have another one. Here we are. We do have another one. Kemper Youth Tenamites, is that right? Tenamites are heading to the semifinals finals at East Central next Saturday. Good luck. We wish them the very best on that also. Oh. We cannot get by without bringing the Meridian Midgets. They'll be headed to the semis this weekend also.
Oh, wow. There we go.
It's a lot of playoffs coming this weekend.
This time of year, and said a mouthful.
Hey, we want to say thank you. Oh, did I cut you off?
That's all right. We got a doggy.
Well, we got this one back home, and we just wanted to say thank you for everybody pitching in. This little fellow was sitting around kind of cold.
Oh, you know he was.
And owner found. We're glad of that. Always, if you've got a pet, something that comes up missing, send it to us. There's bound to be somebody somewhere that's seen them. You reach so many eyes with us of sending it in and can cover a lot more ground.
And we want all dogs to come back home.
That's right.
Because we know how we missed. That was one thing we missed while we were on the cruise. We missed Bert, and we couldn't wait to get back to see him. We know he is part of our family 100%.
Yeah, he said you can't prove that to me, leaving me for 7 days in a cage.
Yeah. He was able to get out and run. We got videos of how he was, but he was doing good. But what I was going to say, since we were talking about healthcare, Ann made a huge point. So yesterday, you wasn't feeling 100%.
Nope.
Did you go to the emergency room?
Nope.
So you went to a doctor?
Correct.
That's what doctors' offices are for. Emergent care is for that. Emergency room is not for, let me go to the emergency room.
It is
for an emergency. And that does cost the hospital a lot more money than what it would cost to have a clinic. You got a runny nose.
Go to a doctor.
You don't want to do homemade remedies that work. Go to a doctor at a doctor's office. Emergency room is for emergency care only. But we've been allowed to let anybody at any time for any reason walk into an emergency room and keep it packed with people who didn't need to be there.
And I want everybody to understand, because I'm sure Dylan came home sick. I don't know, this was 2-3 years ago. It was at Thanksgiving, and he said, I don't feel good all of a sudden. And he goes, I can't eat. He went to his room, and he come back about 30 minutes later, he goes, I'm hurting. And we ended up taking him to an emergency room, and he had an emergency appendix. And let me tell you, the amount of people that were lined up in the emergency room, it was like hours upon hours of wait time for people waiting out there. And it took a good bit to get him in there. It was about to burst when they took care of him, and thank you. Yeah. But the lines, if you don't have a major, wait till the regular doctor, because you'll sit there all night and not be seen, because there's only X amount of doctors in there. Yeah. And I don't have the answers to all of this. I know both hospitals are jam-packed in those emergency rooms every night.
I don't think
and
we'll ever see
$500 out-of-pocket expense regardless.
But they can't deny you, so you're going to get something. Yeah. But the fix, we did away with this, and I think it was Ray Mavis that did it. The fix was already there, and that was Maddie Hersey for our area.
I was supposed to go there.
Because it trained. You got all care, zero cost. And the doctors who were going to school, instead of them having to take out a $300,000, $400,000 student loan, the state said, hey, I'll pay your tuition. When you get out, you come to work for us for 3 years and be a doctor at our hospital for 3 years, and you won't have any other student loans to pay back. So you had doctors that were coming in and working, and it was not costing taxpayers an awful lot because you were providing a true
Any chance in your thoughts we'll ever get anything
No, we
back?
won't ever do anything because there's no money for we were talking this early, greed. People are too greedy to let that go and do what's right for the American people. And so the things that actually work are not what makes people rich. So we'll never see that again.
Yeah, you're right on. And now Rick made a very good point. Look at that, what he just said there.
A lot of them wouldn't pay for a doctor's visit.
Insurance.
But most of them, your insurance, they're turning around going, if you don't have an emergency, we're not going to pay for your ER visit. Go see your doctor. Or you walk into a doctor before you can walk back, they go, you need copay. And you're going to get it before you go see a doctor.
Let me tell you something. When you get sick enough,
you'll pay that.
I'll pay. I was tickled to.
How much you want?
Take my card. I don't care.
I don't care what the interest is on this. I got to be fixed.
Ooh, boy. Guy said I need to put the pen down this morning. I'm pointing way too much with the pen.
I have a bad thing about
I think it was me. I had the pen.
Well, yesterday I was sitting here playing with it. I broke the whole darn.
Well, I've had a pen, I think, in my hand all day, too. It's crutches today.
Yeah.
There.
Well, so Trump is stopping the money skimming that goes to the Obamacare. And that's true, but the people who don't understand this, who are not informed of what's actually going on and how it really affects them, don't understand that. They can't understand it because they're the ones who were being fed free money and thinking that free money has no strings attached to it.
And there always is.
And there always is. So you're right, Mary. I mean, that's just plain and simple truth. But when you're buying people.
And let me change the subject for just a second. I'm not sure you're aware of this. The BBC. Have you watched the before and the after edit?
I haven't seen the edit, but I know
they're in deep dookie.
Well, two of them have resigned.
Correct.
Trump's still got a big old lawsuit going over there. So,
and what we're talking about, the BBC edited the January 6th thing to where he was telling everybody basically, hey, it's your right to go up, protest, be safe about this. And the BBC comes in and edits it and takes out and then shrinks it together to make it sound like he was urging people to go do harm.
Yep.
And they are busted. And BBC has always been pretty much straight down the middle, but whoever it was, and you know as good as I do, they didn't make that decision on their own.
Oh, no.
Somebody picked up the red phone and said, hey, I need a favor.
Yeah.
That's what happened. So we'll see where this goes. There's a lawsuit coming. He ain't gonna back down for that. He wants. I heard him say he wanted a public apology, and he's got to have some money over this. And it's the money part is to show you can't get away. He doesn't need it, but he's doing this to show them you can't get away with doing this. Well, there I go with the pen again, Odie. You're gonna have to take the pen from me. It's a habit now. If it's in front, let me put it over here.
There you go.
It's out of my way.
Yeah, Medicare, you pay per month, or you've got some of this advantage that doesn't cost you anything, but the government's paying your bill. Obamacare, it's paying your whole thing to the insurance no matter what, and then your insurance may or may not pay for you, and that is a problem.
You know, Patrick said, don't get too close to the screen. I could poke your eye out. We'll be right back.
Those LS tractors are rolling in to Freeman Tractor on Highway 494 in Sicalina. Keith and the gang will have a LS tractor that fits your needs, from a professional end of it, or maybe it's just deer plots that you need a tractor for. Starting at a 26 horsepower, 40 horsepower, or even larger. Don't forget to ask about that 0% financing as well. Parts, a new tractor, or a tall tale. Drop in today to Freeman Tractor, Highway 494 in Collinsville. Call them at 626-8759. That's Freeman Tractor.
Hey, welcome to Kia Meridian.
We're a family-owned business that has been serving the community for 25 years.
If you're looking for a new Kia, we have them. And if we don't, we'll find it.
No stress, no hassle, just the best deals. And right now we can get rates as low as 0%.
Shop local, get the car you want. And be a part of the Kia Meridian family.
Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing, or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, Best Sadia Buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954.
Oh. They said if we had 3D technology, you'd have a different view on things today with that pen of yours.
I have switched to a paper towel, my coffee cup wiper.
Oh, man.
It's amazing how you can grab something in front of you and not know that you're using it.
Yeah. And just get used to having it in your hand.
Yeah. But bad news here from Mississippi and Verona, Mississippi. Did you realize the Black & Decker plant has shut its doors with little to no warning? People who've been there for quite some time now have been are out of a job. No advance warning there. Stanley was purchased in 21 by a new owner. And they're saying that what happened, less people are buying gas-powered lawnmowers and more electric lawnmowers, and it caused the plant to shut down.
I don't think we're completely done with gas mowers.
No. I mean, how many times, y'all know how grass gets high. You know how it is.
Oh, yeah.
You can't take no electric mower into a grass that's this high. It ain't going to do it.
Now, you'll spend more time and money charging that thing than you would going to buy 5 gallons worth of gas.
But for the meantime, we've got a problem there of jobs going away from the Verona area in the state of Mississippi. So,
well, maybe with all these people coming back to the United States, bringing companies back to America, maybe that is a facility that will be open and could fill some needs of people out there, especially with Mississippi being where it is and what we've got to offer down here. Hopefully this thing won't stay long and it'll be good.
Yeah. Do you know much about Kiss?
Yeah, Ace Friendly. Yeah, we did just lose him and hate that, but they said they just came out and the cause of death was revealed. What did they say?
He fell and bumped his head. It was a blunt force trauma from a fall.
Wow.
Not in any, what do you call it? Bad way. What's the word for it? Foul play.
Foul play.
It looks to be just a pure D accident where he fell. We sure hate
74 years old.
Yeah, we don't really care who that guy is.
Lisa said you need a fidget spinner.
A fidget spinner. I'm going to have to get me something.
You know, the kids had that. I didn't have a fidget spinner. My mama had a fidget belt where if I needed something to fidget with, I'd rub my boo-hiney where she just tore it up.
Did you like Buddy Holly?
I mean, I listened to some of his music, but it wasn't somebody that I really went after.
Of course, hit after hit after hit that he had. The last poster, this was the day the music died.
Wow.
Known to man, there is only one poster of the concert that he didn't make.
Wow.
And it was called the Winter Dance Party. It just sold at auction for $450,000.
Man.
And I know you collect posters.
Yeah, and I wanted that girl to, instead of going back saying, like, let's make year 1, 2, 3, whatever, have one that kind of covers all of them.
And you're talking about the full moon on 5th.
The full moon on 5th, because we bought the poster this year. As soon as we saw it, it was like, want a poster.
Well, it's like the Jimmy Rogers posters. Imagine what some of those would look like if you had one from every year.
Oh, man.
It'd be pretty neat there to have all that stuff.
Yep.
Let's see what else we've got going on. Birmingham, they had another gunfire reported in the neighborhood, left 2 teens dead. 2 killings in 5 hours in Birmingham over the weekend.
That is uncalled for. Kids lost their
Jackson
life.
is at 52 murders, I believe, for the year, which I was expecting more, to be honest with you. 52 to 54, somewhere along in there.
That's one a week.
It's climbing. We're still at, and I got to look at my numbers. I meant to do this. I've got the stats to put it all laid out, but it's been busy. But we're 14-ish. Could be 15. Well, I'll have to go back and look. We've got some things that are described. I want to make sure it all adds up before I give a total on that.
And look at the amount of families that's having to suffer that loss needlessly. And people who were just starting out their life.
Man, I'm telling you. But it's, you know as well as I do, it is the lack of care for humans now.
Yep.
Yeah, they just lost it. Don't forget this. This will be here before we know it, Odie, as we get ready for it.
The first annual Lauderdale County Sheriff's Rodeo, November 21st to 22nd, there at the Lauderdale County Action.
Now, let's look at what you can save by getting your tickets early. Now, this little doodaddy here, you can hold your phone over that to order pre-tickets.
Yep.
Ages 5 and under get on free. Ages 13, $10. Early tickets, and then ages 6 through 12, $5. You'll save $5 on each ticket there by ordering earlier, or 15 at the gate and 10 at the gate.
Yeah.
I may not have. I got twisted there somewhere.
Yeah, that covered it right there. Order now or pay $5 per head more later.
Yeah. There you go. So that's coming up the 21st and 22nd at the Lauderdale County Agri Center. We'd love to have you a part of that. As it comes up, we need to do some birthdays, Odie.
We've got a few of them coming in. Kimberly Johnson's having a birthday. Joe Roddy's got a birthday. Beth Vick and Gary and Carol Driscoll celebrating 35 years of marriage. So happy birthday and happy anniversary, Miss Carol, Mr. Gary.
Do you believe this will actually happen before we get into our devotional here?
It'd be nice.
Warren Buffett says he is stepping. He's 95. Says he'll go quietly at 95.
Okay. I don't see it. You know how many pallets of brick that man's bought?
A lot.
Yeah.
Warren Buffett. It'll definitely change what's happening to the stock market world. That guy, everybody watches what Warren Buffett buys or sells.
Michael Sullivan, happy birthday. I don't know if he's going to completely quit. I don't. He's like Trump with business. Trump will never quit.
Oh no. Long after he's out of there and planning his day-to-day exercise at his presidential library.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, now he doesn't control his business anymore, but he's going to have something as he continues through life. He's just one of those that there's no way he can stop.
Did you see the plane crash yesterday that was taking hurricane relief stuff to Jamaica in Florida?
About it, but I didn't see it.
2 people lost their lives in that crash. We certainly hate that.
That was the one that was in the pond, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know of a Grammy singer named Rod Wave? You ever heard of him?
No, I hadn't.
Yeah, he's on the naughty list this year, Santa's list. He got arrested for drug and weapon charges.
Ooh, that's not good.
Shame. Getting on Santa's list like that. So close to Christmas.
So close, you went this whole year.
Right there at the end, it fell
right there
for
at the end. That's
boy.
Pat Gibson's got a birthday.
Well, hope's a big one there. Well, as always, as we get ready to depart and send you on your day, it's Veterans Day. Don't forget the ceremony at 10:30. Patrick's going to be there warming up his voice.
La 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 la.
He's doing it right now as we speak.
Yeah. Now get there 10:15ish.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get there. There's some areas to park out there, so don't come out there going, well, there's nowhere to be. But come out there and celebrate what our men and women have done.
And then parade at 5 o'clock this afternoon, Downtown Meridian. Did Bob miss his wife's birthday, Felicia's birthday?
Bob.
Felicia McNeese' birthday.
Bob.
Happy birthday there.
You're going to be spelling your name backwards. You keep doing that.
Odie, have you got a Bible verse for us today to end the show?
All right, this app's taking us to 1 Corinthians 13, verse 6. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. Well, I tell you, right before Christmas, got on the naughty list. With our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, we can fall. But the love he has for each one of us, he will pick us up and bring us back and hug us. And we should treat all of our friends and human beings the same amount of love of what Jesus shows us. If somebody does something wrong, forgive them. God says before he forgives you, we shall forgive those who's done us wrong. Remember that. But the love is what we need to all focus on for all mankind.
Strong messages there.
Yes, it is.
Thank y'all for being a part of what we do. We will see you out at the veteran ceremonies today. We'll be cold, our teeth will be chattering, you won't be able to miss us.
We'll wave.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day. We love you. See you tomorrow.